But for me to go day one launch buy it, it has to be something super special.
Yeah.
And when I saw this, I went, hold on a minute.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Yes. Ooh, I love this
The
game.
director's cut. You do. I've never played it.
Well,
and I keep... Because... Well, okay. I stopped buying PS4 games when I knew the PS5 was coming.
Yeah.
And I thought
Yep.
the PS5 was going to be easy to buy.
Yep.
So I was like, no, I'm just going to wait.
Yep.
I'll carry on buying like the old games because I'm into them.
Yeah, yeah.
But new PS4 titles, I'm going to stop.
Yeah.
And I'm going to wait for the PS5 unless there's a real good deal on like PS4 games getting cheaper, which hasn't happened.
No, of course it hasn't. Because there's no PS5s or PS5 games.
Yeah. So I obviously saw the marketing stuff for Ghost of Tsushima, and it looks like the kind of game that I'd love to play.
Oh, yeah.
But I've not. So it's, I'm sad about that. But they've released a director's cut.
Yes.
For PS4 and PS5.
Yep.
Which has obviously got some new stuff in it and some new areas, apparently.
Ooh, yeah, I don't know what's actually in it. It was you that notified me of this announcement. So,
an expansion to Iki Island.
Sounds good. Any more content? Bring it on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I love it. I mean, when this got announced, I straight away watched the trailers and stuff, and I went, okay. I'm not a big buy on release person. I mean, I'm well into my retro stuff.
Yeah.
And I love the new games. I do. And I often play them. But for me to go day one launch buy it, it has to be something super special.
Yeah.
And when I saw this, I went, hold on a minute. Because my wife and I, we love Japanese culture and all of that. I saw this and went, oh, well, okay, this actually looks really good. It's not even made by a Japanese company.
It's hilarious.
But the Japanese have pretty much like approved it. They've gone, wow, this is actually pretty good. So like, anyway, I was watching that and I went, this, I'm going to have to buy this. And I bought that at launch. And I sank maybe like 10, 15 hours into it when I was live streaming back then. But I loved it so much at that point. I was like, I don't want to live stream this. I want to
just want to enjoy it.
Yeah. Like I want to do this again.
Yeah.
And really enjoy it. And we haven't got around to doing that yet because we've been playing Red Dead and all that kind of stuff, which is another huge game.
Yeah.
But this game, like, I'm so glad it's had so much attention and it's won awards and everything because
It's had really a lot of hype, isn't it?
It's really stunning. It is good.
It surprises me for a game that's that beautiful.
Oh, it's amazing.
Because it's the kind of game that could easily be overlooked.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know? Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I get what
quite
you're
often
saying.
beautiful games just get overlooked because they're maybe slightly too delicate or too complicated.
Yeah. And sometimes games like this look amazing and then they play rubbish.
Yeah, that's very true.
But this one doesn't. This looks amazing and it plays very nicely as well. But we haven't had a PS5 version yet. So we've just been playing PS4 like graphics essentially.
Yeah, so you can upgrade your PS4 version to a PS5 version for like $20. $30.
Yep. But that's the PS5 Director's Cut upgrade. So if you've got the base PS4 version like I do from launch, I could pay 30 quid essentially and get it upgraded to the PS5 version Director's Cut rather than going out and having to buy it entirely.
Unless you want the case.
Unless you want the case, which, you know.
It's understandable, but I always want the case. Yeah. But when you're talking about 70 quid games...
when you already own the 50 quid version...
It's an expensive case, that is.
Yeah, exactly.
Then it's not worth it. So that's coming out in August. They haven't given an exact date. I don't think they have.
No. But there will be a PS4 version Director's Cut as well. So you can buy a PS4 version Director's Cut at like around £60, $60.
Yeah.
And then you can upgrade it for $10 to the PS5 version if you then proceed to get a PS5.
Now, there's a question. The Director's Cut, if you were to buy the, let's say, who don't own the original game, go out and buy the Director's Cut.
Yep.
Is that going to be everything and the expansion pack?
Yeah.
That's all right. Otherwise, you're stuck with buying 2 titles, and that would seem a bit unfair.
Yeah, no, definitely not. No, it's literally everything plus the new stuff.
So
it overrides the original release, basically.
I'm starting to think that I'm going to have to get the PS4 version and then just upgrade it when a PS5 comes along. To be fair to them, to Sony, they're not normally this good with things.
Yeah, no,
with like cheap upgrades and stuff.
Yep.
Normally they're just like, no, you got the old version. Suck it up.
Yeah, or no, there is no old version. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, we're not releasing it on PS4 anymore. It's just PS5 only.
It must be because of the issues
definitely
getting PS5s out.
100% is, because when you look at any of the old systems, like when it went from PS1 to PS2, almost overnight, all the games became PS2 and they didn't release on PS1 anymore. PS2 to PS3. Bam, PS2's dead. See you later. PS3 only. Do you know what I mean? Like, they wouldn't release new stuff. Okay, you'd get trickled down stuff, but not as much as we're seeing right now, where it's like every game is PS4, PS5, or PS4 only and PS5 in the future.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? We're getting a lot of that at the minute. I mean, there's not very many PS5 only games. Ratchet and Clank recently, that was about it.
Literally, like, I think that might be the only.
There's probably there's Spider-Man, Miles Morales, or whatever it is. There's a handful, under 10, I would say. 5 maybe.
And it's it's never, Sony have never done that thing where, oh, you've got the old version, just upgrade it online for a few quid.
No, definitely not. It would be like, you want the new version? Sink another 50 quid in, you know.
I remember having, I had GTA 5 on the PS3.
Okay.
Before I bought a PS4.
Yeah.
Because GTA 5 came out at the same time as the PlayStation 4. It was like around launch.
Yes.
Around that time. So I was like, well, I played it and I completed it on the PS3.
Yeah, I think I did.
Before I even had the PS4. But then I was like, I got PS4, I want to get it.
Yeah.
Just to buy the game again.
Yeah.
It was like
complete
50 quid again.
Yep. Straight up, the whole thing again.
Savage.
It is savage, but I think it is a good way of getting around these issues of people not being able to buy. Like, there's loads of people that want to buy a PS5, but they just can't.
Yeah, I've been stalking stock lists, and I'm just not quick enough. I don't have enough time.
Well, it's because they're all botted out and everything, isn't it? And it's such a shame.
Like, scalping.